You may have heard the expression that there are 3 tenses to salvation: a past, a present, and a future. We have been saved, we are being saved, and we will be saved. And that's true when we talk about resurrection life. You could say we have been raised with Christ, we are being raised with Christ, and we will be raised with Christ. But there is a condition that if you want to be raised with Christ, you need to be united with Christ. Listen to what Paul wrote to the Romans in chapter 6 and verse 5. For if we have been united with him in a death like his, we will certainly also be united with him in a resurrection like his. So that's interesting, isn't it, really? Because it's saying that we're united with him in his death. Now, I know when it says a death like his, some of you might be thinking, oh, does that mean I've got to be nailed up to a cross so that my death is like his? No, it doesn't mean that. It means that you identify with him, that he was dying in your place and my place on that cross. In my place, condemned he stood. He sealed my pardon with his blood. So we are united with him in a death like his. When we believed into Christ, what he accomplished on the cross in terms of reconciling humanity to God becomes real for us. And because we've been united with him in his death, we've also experienced what it is to be raised up into new life with him. We've experienced something of that new life because of the resurrection from the dead. But he's the one who's constantly raising us up, pouring more and more of that resurrection life into us day by day, that we might be living in the fullness of all that he wants us to know. But there's still a future hope. One day we're going to be raised into God's presence and be there for all eternity. And isn't it incredible that we right now have the Spirit of God as a down payment, as a guarantee that one day we're going to know that fullness. We're going to know what it is, not just to have a new spirit and a new soul, but a new body as well, and to be caught up with him in that resurrection life. Some people struggle because they have no hope. There is an incredible hope because God has triumphed over death. And in the resurrection of Jesus, we can have that confidence that there is a resurrection life that we know, we're increasingly knowing, and will know in full one day what it is to be in his presence, transformed into his glorious likeness. I can't wait, but I'm excited at the prospect of it.